Welcome back to Demon of the Week, and this week's demon is Marbas, absolutely one of my absolute favourites. Alright, let's get straight into it. So, starting off with some of the correspondences, dates is May 1st to 10th, direction is East, tarot card is Six of Pentacles, planet is Mercury, element air, colour orange, plant chicory, incense storax, zodiac is Taurus 10 to 19 degrees, and some other correspondences are Mercury tin, I think it's pronounced cinquefoil or cinquefoil, anise and thistle. Alright, so Marbas is, from the Goetia, appears as a great lion. Now, this is one of the few spirits from the Goetia that kind of appears to me as it's described in the actual grimoire. They normally appear as different as people, usually, rather than the three-headed things, that we usually find the descriptions for. But Marbas is Marbas appears to me as a man with a lion's head. And funny enough, he actually looks a bit like Tony the Tiger from Frosties, but instead of a tiger, it's a lion. So, bit of a animation type character for me. Obviously, appears different for other people. So from the Goetia, it says, answers truly to hidden and secret things, causes and heals diseases, teaches mechanical arts, and changes men into other shapes. All right, so we have some divination there with answers truly on hidden and secret things, and also some shape-shifting, changes men into other shapes. But the main aspect with Marbas is the healing, but not just the healing, the actual creation of disease as well. So Marbas focuses a lot on disease and illness, and Marbas is an absolute student of all things disease and illness and the human body itself. So it does say teaches mechanical arts. Now, this can be interpreted as actually teaching mechanical arts. So if you're a mechanic or an architect or something like that, can help with that. But at the same time, if we view the body from a Newtonian basis, the body is a mechanical thing. So taking that into consideration, the mechanical arts, and also the aspect of healing and creating disease, we have a combination here where Marbas is very good. She can actually teach the mechanics of the body and how particular illnesses and diseases can affect the body, and how to actually change those mechanics in order to help heal, or the opposite. So this is definitely one of those. I mentioned previously that usually if you find a particular spirit has a particular office or a particular power or aspect, they can usually then do the opposite of that also, because they have power over that particular thing. So this is definitely the one, or one of them, that where it's mentioned that he can do one thing but also do the opposite. Some other things which I just wanted to mention. If you go onto a website, demonsanddemonolatry.com, it's one of the websites from Satan and Sons. There is actually a whole page on their personal gnosis of when they worked with, or the times they've worked with Marbas. So one of the interesting things I found with that was that Marbas has a great interest in decomposition, and can therefore speed up and slow down time in order to study decomposition itself. And also enjoys taxidermy and using plastination. So if you are into taxidermy, Marbas is definitely one of those, or plastination. VK Johannam also mentions things such as he rules over prescience, pendulum, glamour magic, mind tricks, tarot cards, mind reading, crystal balls, and the use of Norse runes in divination. I'm not really sure about the Norse runes part. Very big divide there between the cultures where the Goetia spirits come from and Nordic traditions. One of Marbas's other names is Barbas, and V.K. Johannem mentions that Barbas can improve astral hearing and magical memory, and gives ability to psychically detect unknown locations or missing objects. Comes back to answers truly on hidden and secret things. Rules over good luck and gambling. So if you do gamble, and do it responsibly, of course, then you can call on Marbas. Another good one for that area is Asmodeus. I actually did a video a while back about gambling demons. I'm sure I called it gambling demons. Can bestow honors and produce monetary gain. Loves children and will lash out at people abusing them. So yeah, another reason I like Marbas. Another name for Marbas is Marbual, and he mentions assists poor mechanics and architects, helping them carry out their contracts to great success. So if you are a mechanic or an architect and you've got a particular contract that you're trying to get completed, and you really need to complete it to actually make a proper living, then call Marbas or Marbual. Also Barbual, who is good with astral combat, great for shielding, warding and protection. And Corwin Hargrove mentions cast glamour, which is veil of illusion, cure infection, and also cast infection, and discover answers. So those are all the aspects. But as I say, Marbas's main, or has been known for a long time, the main office of Marbas is healing or creating illnesses and disease. And I found it quite funny. Recently, a friend of mine suddenly got very ill. And because of the suddenness and violence of the illness, we suspected that she had been cursed by a rival. So I thought, illness, Marbas can cure the illness, can also create the illness. Let's have a chat to Marbas. So I called Marbas and I said, can you help with this? Can you cure the illness from my friend and take it back to whoever sent it and just give it back to them tenfold? And, if you've ever seen a spirit jump up and down with excitement, that was the time. Yeah. So, yeah, brilliant for, as I said, just a healing demon, really. If you want a healing spirit, Marbas is definitely one for that, especially if it comes to mechanics of the body and how to alter those mechanics. All right. Let's see. Marbas's N is actually the same as Lucifer. It's Renek Tasa Ubaraka Vyasa Ika Marbas. All right, and that's it for Marbas. As I said, one of my absolute favourites. Love Marbas to bits. And all right, so have a good week until the next Demon of the Week. But I'll see you tomorrow anyway. Have a good one. Cheers for now.